From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the CBI getting ready to investigate the case and the Enforcement Directorate also summoning the missing Riya Chakrabarti, justice seems to be at sight, but we are not there yet. Tonight, the Mumbai police, which desperately tried to cover up and breaking all ethical norms tried to close the Sushant Singh Rajput case, is under intense national public scrutiny. Mr. Commissioner of the Mumbai Police, you cannot mislead the people of this country anymore. Let's debate.
The Enforcement Directorate has summoned the missing Riya Chakrabarti. CBI is hours away from filing its FIR in the case. And the Mumbai police investigation has officially come under the scrutiny of the highest court of India.
As all the sides argued, the Mumbai police and the Maharashtra government will now have to explain their actions to the Supreme Court within 7 days. Within 3 days, the investigation, the shoddy investigation and the cover-up that has been done by the Mumbai police, those records will have to be put before the Supreme Court of India, the highest court of the country. Finally, the wheels of justice are moving. As Republic TV's investigation has been saying, there is something that needs to be linked and understood between the Disha murder and the Sushant murder, and all that needs to come to light, and that is what will now be investigated.
They can run from our cameras.
Sir, Disha Salian के केस को लेकर उनके फैमिली ने सर इन्फॉर्म किया था. Sir,
They can throw a fit after admitting an agreement with select-friendly media channels.
Thank you very much. सर रिया के बयान से क्या पता चलता है सर दोनों के बीच में सब कुछ ठीक था सब क्या मुंबई पुलिस सही दिशा में जांच कर रही थी सर नेपोटिज्म को लेकर कई बड़े-बड़े लोगों को आप लोगों ने बुलाया लेकिन मामला बिल्कुल अलग
आज क्या जब प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होगा
सर मामला बिल्कुल सर रिया के बयान से क्या कुछ निकल के आया सर
प्लीज स्विच ऑफ द कैमरास नाउ
चलो प्लीज चलो.
I don't like this kind of behavior in my press conference. I am extremely upset with this. Let it be it is not a fish market. It was agreed. It was agreed. Only two persons will ask questions.
Yes, sir.
It was agreed.
One question that we are upset that
Please switch off the cameras.
Sir, we are upset that media
Please switch off the cameras. Please switch off the cameras.
Please switch off the cameras. We will talk about it.
We are also upset, sir, that we were not informed.
चलो.
That does not mean you will behave in a disorderly manner.
They can evade our questions on deleting files related to Disha Salian's case.
सर, बिहार पुलिस का ये आरोप है कि आप लोगों के पास जो दिशा सालियान का जो फाइल्स थे वो
बंद करो
सर सिर्फ जो फाइल्स थे जो सर बिहार पुलिस का कहना है कि आप
इंक्वायरी चल रही है इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रहा है
सर जो फाइल्स को मतलब जो गलती से डिलीट कर दी गई कि ये बात सच है
क्या आपको पता होगा क्या है
सर इस केस में एफआईआर तो दर्ज किया गया पर क्या इस पर किसी का स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड
तुम ऐसा
सर स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड किया गया
बंद करो चलो
सर स्टेटमेंट कोई रिकॉर्ड किया मैंने
इंक्वायरी चालू है समझेंगे ना
सर इसकी डिटेल कहाँ तक इसकी इंक्वायरी किसकी स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड की गई सर
But they can't mislead the country anymore.
The way the state of Maharashtra was arguing, it was arguing as if it was the counsel for Riya, the petitioner. And in fact, the petitioner's lawyer hardly spoke. It was only the Maharashtra counsel who was arguing that everything is all right with their investigation, that this has happened and that has happened. I found that to be astounding. A state government has to realize that it is taking a neutral position.
Tonight, after being pulled up by the Supreme Court, The Mumbai police tries a face saver by asking people to give them information in the Disha Salyan case. But here are questions they cannot run away from. Will the Mumbai police interrogate all those present at the party? Who were the film stars or politicians who attended the party? Why is Mumbai police not arresting or interrogating them? Why hasn't the Mumbai police interrogated Sandeep Singh so far? Why was Siddharth Pithani allowed to leave Mumbai in the first place? And finally, is the Mumbai police complicit in India's biggest case? Let's debate.
Without doubt, this case is going to go down into history as one of the worst cases of an attempted police cover-up of a crime. We have a fantastic panel tonight. We have Tuhin Sinha of the BJP, KK Manan, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court. We have the very eminent D.R. Karthikeyan, former Director CBI, Dr. Ajay Alok of the JDU, Ujjwal Nikam, Senior Lawyer, P.K. Jain, former Additional DGP Maharashtra, Geeta Luthra, Advocate in the Senior Advocate in the Supreme Court, Simon Benjamin, a criminal lawyer, and Shailesh Pandey, who supports the Shiv Sena. And of course, we have the very, very activist actor Shekhar Suman, who's been fighting for this from day one. But before I come to you, Shekhar, I'd like to ask Lalit Kishore, Advocate General of Bihar, a couple of straight questions. Mr. Kishore, your views on what happened in the court today? Did you anticipate this? And in what direction is this moving now?
No, we are very much optimistic, and the matter was moving in very right perspective and directions. The Honorable Apex Court criticized the manner and mode of the treatment made by the Bombay police to the investigating team, and the way in which a senior IPS officers was put to quarantine, and that is why the only Apex Court directed the Maharashtra government to submit within 3 days the entire status of the investigation. Prayer was made that Bihar police should be restrained from taking any coercive action, but that was declined and no interim order was passed. So we are very much optimistic, and we hope that on the next day, the Honorable Apex Court will allow the CBI to go ahead with the investigation.
Yes, of course. Mr. Kishore, I was speaking to our executive editor, Rhythm, earlier today, and she said that it is quite rare for the Supreme Court to give 3 days time to respond, which obviously shows that Justice Rishikesh Roy was very cognizant of the urgency and public outrage in this matter.
No, in fact, the Apex Court observed that the matter is very serious. A talented science star the country has lost such a talented science star, and serious allegations have been made, and the entire truth have to be revealed and to be brought on the surface. Therefore, I think, taking into account the seriousness of the matter, the Apex Court granted only 3 days' time to the parties to have their response before the court.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Mr. Lalit Kishore, for joining me. I'd now like to ask Shekhar Suman. Shekhar, you've been at the forefront of this. Legalities apart, how are people responding to the events in the court? Mr. Kishore, you were saying something else there. Were you? Oh, no, there's Shekhar. Yeah, Shekhar.
Oh, no.
See, I think it's a great day. I think people were looking forward to this day. We have been fighting. Someone is talking in between.
Go on, Shekhar.
Can I go on, Arnab?
Yeah, go on, Shekhar.
Hello?
Go on,
Hello?
Shekhar. Go on, Shekhar, we can hear you.
Go on. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can all hear you. Go on, Shekhar.
Okay, I was saying that we are also earnestly looking forward to this day when justice would be done, and we are all rejoicing now. We are exultant. We are overwhelmed, and I think all the millions of people are so happy with the decision that the center has taken cognizance of Bihar government's recommendation for a CBI probe. But before I say anything, I think, Arnab, you particularly need to be lauded and applauded for your concerted and relentless effort to get this case to the point that it has come to right now. And of course, I need to thank millions of Sushant fans and all the people who put in their might to see that, we were up against a behemoth. We were up against a juggernaut. And there were moments when we were completely despaired, and it seemed like a never-ending Kafkaesque nightmare, and we thought we'd never probably see the light of day. But today, as I said, today is Lord Ram's day, and I will say Jai Shri Ram, and it was his divine intervention that finally there was light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm absolutely exultant. As I said, I'm so happy. I can't tell you, I can't put it in words, and I would say all the people, all the fans who have been continuously writing to me, and they all say that we need to thank God. We need to thank each one of you. We need to thank Arnab for this. We need to thank Vikram Bandari. We need to thank Subramaniam Swamy. I would like to thank Prime Minister Modi. I would like to thank Amit Shah. And all of that has finally happened. Otherwise, the lackadaisical attitude of the Mumbai police, and thank God the Supreme Court has done this and given them a dressing down which they deserve for what they were going about.
Well, thank you, Shekhar. Your audio was not very clear there, but may I respond to you by saying that I am blessed to have a great news team, a great news desk, a great content team, and fantastic reporters who have really stuck their neck out. I am only representing it on air. Secondly, I think, and before I start the debate, it's a moment of introspection, this should not become news media versus news media. This is not about some people ridiculing Republic for asking leading questions while trying to push a depression theory. It was so unfortunate, and therefore I chose not to respond. I will continue to be focused on the questions, but Shekhar, while you are very happy and so am I, I'm still restless. I'm restless because we are not there yet. We are not there yet. Because
we're so through. We are halfway through.
Yeah. And this only opens up the possibility of opening up the double murder. So can I reopen the debate? And Shekhar, I'd like you to stay to come in whenever you want. Now, I want to ask everyone tonight. I want to start with Mr. Karthikeyan, Ajay Alok, Ujjwal Nigam. Feel free to come in. Let's open up the debate tonight. We have a situation here. I was looking at two testimonies. Mr. Karthikeyan, you're the top cop. You tell me. I have two testimonies saying Sushant wanted to go to the media. This cannot be a coincidence. Two separate people not knowing each other, who said they spoke to primary sources who say that Sushant, after the last rites of Disha, was planning to go before the media to reveal how she died. That should have been the starting point of the investigation, shouldn't it have been, Mr. Karthikeyan?
Well, I have not followed this testimony and who they are and all that, Mr. Arnab. I agreed to come on this show because I have not seen you for a long time. I decline normally to appear on these programs these days because I am also a member of the Judicial Commission and I do not be mistaken. But only coming back to that, till yesterday, I was telling people definitely this is a case for CBI. But today, because certain things are happening in the Supreme Court, and I don't want to preempt it because it may not be appropriate for me. Yesterday I said it is definitely going to be on the lap of the CBI. Nobody can stop it because the way things were developing. But today I won't say that because when the matter is before the Supreme Court, who am I to say it will go? But very likely to go, I can say as a citizen. But regarding these testimonies, I am sorry, I was busy with something else. I have not followed them. And who they are and all that, I don't know.
You have handled...
But certainly, it only strengthens the...
Sorry.
It only strengthens the belief that this has to go to an agency in which everybody has a confidence. Not that I have no confidence in Bombay Police, they have done a great job also. Not about this particular case, I cannot say. But you should go to an agency where people have. Why should anybody object to it now, for example? It's a neutral agency. Many, many cases, people have all agreed. Sometimes people don't agree. Ultimately, the court decides, Government of India decides and all that. Here, I don't think anybody should have any objection for the preliminary investigating agents like CBI taking up. By and large, they know very well their objective. Only thing is, too many cases with them, these investigations do get delayed because of, overload and all that. But I wonder, how would anybody object to a matter being taken by the CBI?
Absolutely
that looks very unlikely, inappropriate and unreasonable.
Viewers, may I just say that Mr. D.R. Karthikeyan is a person who's handled some of the most complex cases, including investigation into the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. He's been former director of the CBI, so he knows. So when he says till yesterday, Ujjwal Nikam, I want to clarify to viewers that, D.R. Karthikeyan is a stalwart. He's only measuring his words with me tonight. And I have known him for at least 20 years now, since the start of my career. I'm grateful that he has come. He remembers me as the reporter who stood outside the CBI office with a mic in his hand. And the problem with Ujjwal Nikam, with getting D.R. Karthikeyan on the program is, when I was a reporter 20 years back, I would chase him with a camera, and I'm chasing him even now. I'm happy you've come. He's only trying to say, Ujjwal Nikam, that he till yesterday would have said that it should go to the CBI. Not that he's changed his mind. He's only paraphrasing it, saying it is before the Honorable Supreme Court. So I don't want to give my opinion preempting what the court will say 3 days from now.
Arnab, I know Mr. Karthikeyan very well.
Yesterday I said it will definitely go.
With him, and
yesterday I said it will definitely go to CBI.
Ujjwal Nikam is saying something to you, Dr. Karthikeyan. Yeah.
I had no doubt yesterday, till yesterday, it will definitely go to CBI. Nobody can stop it. But today I don't want to say that because the matter is also before the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Even now, as a citizen, I will say, very, very likely to go. And that's what the nation will accept.
Yeah.
Why would any object to it?
Mr. Karthikeyan, you work in the CBI for a long time. When you are working in the CBI, that CBI is totally different. At present, I don't want to comment anything. But let me congratulate you also, since you have come today. Because you must be remembering, we had a long discussion and meeting on certain important cases in Mumbai as well as in Delhi.
Yes. No, I had always great value for your opinion, yes.
Yes. Arnab, may I open this debate?
Yes, please, sir. Please open the debate. Please do. And may I request everyone to freely participate in the debate?
Yes.
And I want to tell you, Geeta Luthra and Tuhin Sinha and Mr. Manan, Shailesh Pandey, Ajay Alok, everyone freely participate in the debate. We have time. Yes, please open the debate, sir.
Arnab, at the outset, I must say that I intend to draw 5 important conclusions from what had happened today in the Supreme Court.
Sure.
The first and the foremost is the Supreme Court has expressed displeasure over the manner in which one of the top Bihar police officers was quarantined by Mumbai Municipal Corporation.
Right.
This is a very strong signal to the state of the Maharashtra. I won't blame Bombay Municipal Corporation, but since Bombay Municipal Corporation is keeping mum, they are not opening their lips as to why their officer was kept in a quarantine. It is quite likely that they might have observed, they might have seen some symptoms of COVID-19, but they should come forward. See, they kept silence, and silence is halfway the consent, and this mere silence at sometimes the more dangerous. Now, secondly, the Supreme Court did not grant any interim relief to the petitioner, that is Reha Chakrabarti. So now the investigating agency, whosoever it may be, free to take legal action against the Reha Chakrabarti because her name is figuring in the FIR as lodged in Patna Police Station. Now, thirdly, the Solicitor General of India apprised the Supreme Court that the government of India has accepted the request of the Bihar government to take over the investigation or to transfer the investigation of this case to the CBI.
Right.
And today what we learned that the central government of India has issued a notification in view of the provision of Section 3 of the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act. So the moment this notification is issued, the CBI is in charge of the investigation. Now, the most important thing that in spite of this specific and positive statement made by the Solicitor General of India in Supreme Court of India did not neither restrain the CBI nor the government of India from taking over the investigation of this case. So one can say that CBI, as on today, has a full authority to investigate Sushant Singh Rajput. Now, Arnab, the most and foremost, at the last, that is the fifth conclusion which I would like to that the moment the CBI starts the investigation and takes over the investigation of this case, the petition filed by Reha Chakrabarti becomes infructuous.
Yes.
This is the most important thing. Now, the Honorable Supreme Court has granted 3 days' time to file an affidavit. But I personally feel that that would be only an academic discussion, because what was the contents of the Reha Chakrabarti in the petition? That investigation should not be given to the Bihar police. Bihar police has no locus standi. Bihar police are not legally competent to investigate, and the Mumbai police. Whatever it may be the truth, we don't want to discuss about it. Whether Bihar police has whether can competent to investigate and file the charge sheet in view of the territorial jurisdiction or legal niceties, technicality. I don't want to go at this juncture. But suffice to say that this was the only relief that was sought according to my knowledge and instructions.
Completely.
By Reha Chakrabarti. Then how that petition now survives?
It doesn't survive.
That is the most important vital.
Okay. So opening the debate right now, we have Tuhin. Let's move fast. Responding quickly, Geeta Luthra. Yes, Geeta. Yes, Geeta. Geeta is responding. We are opening. Yeah, Geeta Luthra responding there.
Go
on, Geeta.
According to me,
let Geeta go first, please. Benjamin, please wait a minute.
If the court was feeling, if the court was feeling it's infructuous, the court would have said it. On the contrary, the court wants to look at what Mumbai has done, and I think
the Mumbai police is in the dock.
Answer forth and show the stage. Yeah, well, everybody is in the dock.
No, the Mumbai police is in the dock.
The Mumbai police has to give the answer. Mumbai police has to give the answer because they were the one who were looking at the inquest.
Concealment and destruction of evidence are serious charges.
Who have to
Geeta, 1 minute. Let's open up. 1 minute. No, 1 minute. Geeta, counter. Geeta, take a counter from me. Take a counter from me. Take a counter from me. Geeta, take a counter from me.
2 points.
Okay, make your 2 points then.
Yes.
After that, Ajay Alok is coming into the debate with Tuhin. Yeah, go on. Yeah, make your 2 points. Yeah, make your 2 points.
So the first point I want to say is the law of this country, the grand norm of criminal jurisprudence is a person is presumed. I'm not holding a brief for anyone, but a person
neither am I. I am holding a brief for the truth.
So let's just look at what the Supreme Court's going to do. Both the people who've spoken before me have said matter is sub judice. So having said that the matter is sub judice, having seen that the court has seen the seriousness of the matter and said, let's look at it after 3 days or 7 days. 3 days they have to respond.
The fundamental question here is...
We don't really know what the Mumbai has done.
Geeta, you made your 2 points. I need to open up.
Aspects I think we have to look at.
Geeta, you made your 2 points. I need to open up, Geeta. Allow the counters, please. Tuhin wants to counter. Ajay Alok wants to counter. I won't preempt. I'll come in with 3 points to respond to you. But first, Ajay and then Tuhin. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, to add to Ujjwalji's observation, I'll just say one thing more. That Maharashtra government opposed the CBI investigation.
Correct.
Clearly in the court. And court didn't give any reference to that. The court just said, we have listened to all of you. we are not passing any orders.
Yeah.
And as per the central notification, the CBI is in charge from tomorrow. 7 days is too long a day. Riya Chakrabarti can be taken into custody tomorrow itself.
Absolutely.
And she can be interrogated. And she can be interrogated. So let's not make things...
Absolutely, she can. No protection given.
Yes, I have only one point to make, to which I want my Shiv Sena friend to answer.
शैलेश जी सुनिए.
Day before yesterday, शैलेश जी, उद्धव ठाकरे ने एक प्राइवेट चैनल को इंटरव्यू में कहा कि इंटरपोल भी चाहे तो इन्वेस्टिगेट कर ले. तो फिर आज महाराष्ट्र सरकार ने सीबीआई इंक्वायरी का विरोध क्यों किया? अगर आप इतने श्योर हैं, मैं कल से बोल रहा हूँ, चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका है. कल भी संजय राउत बिना बात के आके बयान देने लगे.
PK Jain and Shailesh on the right.
इसीलिए उनका नाम नहीं लिया.
Who's responding? PK Jain or Shailesh? I think Shailesh जी बोलिए. शैलेश जी जल्दी बोलिए, जवाब दें.
देखिए विषय ऐसा है कि महाराष्ट्र सरकार, आज जब महाराष्ट्र सरकार की मुंबई पुलिस इंक्वायरी कर रही है, तो हमें तो हमारे पुलिस के जो जाबाज अधिकारी है, जो प्रतिभाशाली अधिकारी है, हम तो अपने अधिकारियों पर विश्वास करके चलना पड़ेगा. हम अपने अधिकारियों का मनोबल तो गिरा नहीं सकते, जिसकी वजह से अगर उनका मनोबल गिरता है तो वो भी समाज में मैसेज गलत जाता है, और हम ऐसा नहीं कर सकते. हमें हमारे मुंबई के पुलिस अधिकारियों पर भरोसा है कि वो सही
बीजेपी के तुहिन जवाब देंगे. तुहिन सिन्हा.
रही बात सुशांत सिंह परिवार का विषय, तो उनके साथ हमारी पूरी संवेदना है.
Mumbai police is one of the most efficient, bodies that I have known. But in this particular case, the way investigation has been subverted, the buck really stops with the shady political establishment which is ruling Maharashtra. It seems that the police has been under certain pressure to follow a certain investigative line. Number one, the Disha Salian investigation was deliberately de-linked and buried. Number two, why has Samuel Miranda not been investigated? Why has Sandeep Singh not been arrested? If you have brought out so much, so much against these two people, why is it that the Mumbai police could not take cognizance? Finally, we all know who is the lawyer of Riya Chakrabarti, and it is my appeal to Arnab that your team should investigate who is sponsoring Riya Chakrabarti's lawyer, who is managing her whereabouts, and is she actually safe?
What do you suggest? What are you suggesting?
I have said what I have to. It is for you to investigate, number one, who is sponsoring her lawyer, who is managing her whereabouts.
Now, if you have
How is it that the Mumbai police cannot get to her? How is it that the Bihar police finds she is absconding?
And why, Mr. Jain, is everyone so nervous that if Riya Chakrabarti is arrested, taken into custody and questioned, is there something she can reveal? Beyond her own role, is there something she can reveal?
For 2 minutes. Arnab, allow me to speak like we've allowed all other speakers on this.
Please go ahead, Mr. Jain, go ahead.
Allow me to. See, my only contention all these days has been that Bihar has no locus standi to investigate this particular case. I have repeatedly said on your program, and it is on record, that I have no issues in this investigation going to CBI. But the fact remains that legally I have been speaking that Bihar has no locus standi. That's why everybody was stonewalling their investigation. Now the case has been transferred to CBI. The court is already seized of the matter. In 3 days' time, Mumbai police is supposed to file a report of investigation, after which the Supreme Court will take its own view, whether the investigation stays with CBI or otherwise.
Mr. Jain, can I counter?
In the meantime, our advocate from Mr. Nikam has said, that CBI is free to investigate in this case till the time there is any further direction or directive from the Honorable Supreme Court.
1 minute.
So my stand has been very clear.
Mr. Jain, elementary question.
Bihar has no locus standi.
Mr. Jain, elementary question. Elementary question, I want Mr. Mannan to come in. You see, Mr. Jain and Mr. Mannan, I'll take 1 minute to respond. And Benjamin, I know you're restless, I'm coming to you as well. You can come in any point of time. I usually don't do a structured program. I'm doing a structured discussion today because I want to hear everyone and get a chance to be heard.
Thank you.
I am only saying to Mr. Mannan, I present the facts. 57 days back, Disha died. 52 days back, Sushant died. I believe Disha was killed. I believe Sushant was murdered. Not a single FIR has been filed. Point number one, by the Mumbai police, either in the Disha case or in Sushant's case, by the Mumbai police so far. right? Am I saying that Parambir is complicit? No. But I am saying, should there be action taken for the ghastly cover-up? Yes. Now there is no solution but to transfer the case to the CBI because there is a matter of faith. Now let me present one evidence before you, Mr. Jain, and Mr. Manan can debate with you as fiercely as you. See, Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh 2 days back categorically said in Disha's case, he said she committed suicide at 3 a.m. It was verified through CCTV footage that was analyzed. 5 persons were present at the party, including Disha's fiancé. 4 others were present, but no political leader. Who are the 4 others present? And today, one minute. Did I ask him whether a political leader was present? Secondly, who are the 4 others present? 1 minute. Who are the 4 others present? 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. When the commissioner says that she committed suicide, how did he know? CCTV footage, does it show whether she was pushed or jumped? Secondly, what are the phone recordings of Disha? Did Disha speak to Sushant? Who did she speak to? Secondly, today Manan, the same police puts out a press release telling people at large to give information in the Disha Salian case. This is so crafty. So what the Mumbai Police Commissioner is doing today is saying, it is not my responsibility. If any of you have responsibility, come and tell me, then I will investigate. Unless you tell me, I will assume there is nothing. No. In other words, you're saying unless you tell me. Why didn't he do it yesterday? Why didn't he do it yesterday? Why did the Mumbai police put out the statement yesterday? Why didn't he put it out yesterday? Why are there multiple injuries? Why are there multiple injuries on Disha?
Specifies all the injuries. Column 17 of the post-mortem notes, the detailed post-mortem notes specifies all the injuries.
Where do you have the detailed post-mortem report? 1 minute.
Or it is a homicidal.
1 minute. Just a minute. Stop. How do you know there's a detailed post-mortem report when all I have put out is a provisional death certificate? The detailed post-mortem report is not even there.
There's a death certificate issued provisional and final.
No. Where is the final report? Where is the final death certificate?
But that would be with the police. Somebody has to
How do you know? How do you know its contents?
It has to be there.
How do you know its contents? Well, why was the postmortem carried out 2 days after she died? Why was the postmortem carried out 2 days after she died?
See the postmortem notes. What are the circumstances that police will have to? The Ayog will have to explain.
Sir, now let me go to the Sushant case. Sir, you are the policeman, not me. But I want to know how the Mumbai police can be allowed to handle the case when it ensured a team of forensic experts reached 24 hours later in the Sushant case, so evidence can be compromised in the interim. And there was 1 person dead on 14 June. 2 ambulances were brought in. Tell me where in the world are 2 ambulances brought in for 1 dead body? What happened on 14 June? And why was there a 2-day delay? Why was 1 minute. I'll ask the question.
People have been struggling for 12 hours.
Why was the cause of death certificate of Disha saying date of death 9/6/2020, but the date and time of post-mortem examination 11/6/2020? Why was there a 2-day delay there? And why on 15 June did Pranay Ashok, spokesperson of Mumbai Police, declare that Sushant Singh Rajput has committed suicide? Without finding a note which was part of the same statement, the Mumbai police therefore was peddling a suicide theory. And combined with that, so that I'm just asking these questions, what was the Mumbai police doing when Siddharth Pithani, who made contradictory statements on who delivered the medication to Sushant, who fell for my decoy question on the arrival of Sushant's sister, and who claimed that he single-handedly brought the body down of a much taller Sushant down, was allowed to leave for Hyderabad? Was Sanjay Nirupam interrogated on whether...
Arnab, you have raised all these questions.
No, I am continuing to raise questions, but did the Mumbai police question Sandeep Singh? Did the Mumbai police question Sandeep Singh? Sandeep Singh told me...
If at all they did
Sandeep Singh told me they have not taken my statement as of now, Arnab. I was shocked, Mr. Manan. The man who came in and took the body, his statement was not taken. Why? What more do I have to ask?
May I come now?
Sir.
May I come now?
Sir, please.
Let me salute Mr. Arnab Goswami to you and your team first to unearth this, these two cases. I am of the view from the very beginning that these are not the suicides. If you remember, I told 2 times, if the investigation will go on a proper way, in a right direction, then truth will be unearthed in these cases. And I said from the day one that the investigation should have been started from Disha's death, not from Sushant Singh's death, because the coincidence is that she died on 8th June and he died on 14th June, and both are related to each other, being senior or whatever the manager or the owner or employer, whatever name you can call. Number one. Number two, now 2 things had happened today. Number one is central government and the state government, that is the Bihar, both are unanimous that the investigation should be transferred to the CBI. Why the Maharashtra government coming in the way of justice? Why they want to hide something? It means something fishy is there, some powerful people are behind this crime. Very simple, no doubt in it now. Their conduct, because in criminal trial, conduct is also one of the major factor.
True.
Conduct of the Bombay police as well as the Mr. Siddharth and Sandeep, both these 2 people are hiding something from the day one. And now, as you were telling on the earlier program, why the Bombay police has allowed Siddharth to leave the city? They should have not, because he may be required either by the CBI or by them also tomorrow.
The CBI will call him, what is the problem?
Now another shocking point today.
He is not an accused. He is not an accused. He can be...
Mr. Jain, you are not behaving. Please, you will excuse me.
I'm sorry.
You please excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Two versus
You
two.
please excuse me.
Geeta Luthra
You are
countering
not
Manan.
behaving and giving answers.
Okay, everyone on. 2 versus 2. Thank
like
you.
a police official.
Tell me one thing.
You are taking side. You should not take side of anybody. We are not taking side of anybody.
I am not taking, I am only talking law.
Mr.
You see
Manan.
now, Mr. Jain, you
cannot ask him
you
to
and me, both we should not take the side of anybody. We are neutral.
It is not even a crime
We are neutral.
investigation.
Viewers, 1 minute. May I intervene 1 minute? Viewers, a very major battle has broken out between very experienced voices on my program. May I request you, sir, that all of you just hear each other 1 minute. Mr. Manan, I don't know.
Don't behave like a serving police official.
The question of serving police official, I am talking law, Mr. Manan. Mr. Manan, he is not an accused. There is not even an offence registered. How can you prevent somebody from leaving the town? That is one. And second thing is that Disha Salian's case has not been transferred to CBI.
Now? Who has stopped you to register the case?
Who has done or who has not done is not the thing. I am saying that one till now he is not even a suspect in the case.
Okay, may I?
Not investigating the case.
Okay.
What type of
1 minute. I again lost the line with Mr. Jain. Just a minute. May I? Mr. Jain. Mr. Jain, can I put a layman argument to you, please? Mr. Jain, see, if I look at the primary people I spoke to, Sandeep Singh, Geeta, 1 minute, Geeta, can I take a half a second?
Mr. Nikam's opinion.
Gentlemen, yes, we'll take Mr. Nikam's opinion, we'll take Mr. Karthikeyan's opinion also, no problem. But I want Mr. Karthikeyan here. Mr. Karthikeyan, let us take Karthikeyan's opinion, okay? I will pull back, I'll put him in the middle of the screen. Mr. Karthikeyan, I know you want to go, but I ask you one question. I ask you one question before you go. Mr. Karthikeyan, if you can hear me, one question. Can you hear me? One question to Mr. Karthikeyan before I let you go. Mr. Karthikeyan, if you can put the earpiece on, one question. A big battle has broken out on my program. Mr. Karthikeyan, a battle has broken out on my program between Geeta Luthra and PK Jain on one side and Ujjwal Nigam, right, and the senior advocate of the Supreme Court, KK Manan, on the other. The argument is, no, it's a battle. No, it's a difference of opinion. It's the argument on why one of the key witnesses was allowed to leave the city. Now, the police official says he can be allowed to leave the city and be called again. My view is that all the key witnesses should have been separately interrogated and inconsistencies found. They should have been made to confront each other. The truth would have come out. Am I wrong?
No, it's a question of allowing him to leave the town. Can you detain him in the town? My question was that. You cannot detain him in the town. You cannot ask him to stay
Okay,
back.
let Mr. Mannan put his view, then DR Karthikeyan will respond. Mr. Mannan on the left, Mr. Karthikeyan in the middle. Mr. Karthikeyan, Mr. Mannan, present your point of view, please. We'll have Mr. Karthikeyan give his view after that.
Yes, I am totally of the view that he should have not been allowed, because petition is pending before the Honorable Supreme Court. Supreme Court is going to decide the petition, and if the investigation will be transferred to the CBI, the man ran away from Bombay, whether he has gone to Hyderabad or anywhere, God knows after how many days he will be available to the police, to the CBI, to any police, to any investigating agency. How they have allowed him to go?
You are a senior
One,
advocate.
two.
How can you say that he should be
My
detained in Mumbai?
simple question is,
I don't
why
agree
they
at
have
all.
not
2 versus 2 with Mr.
registered
Karthikeyan in the middle. Thank you.
To file the report before the Supreme Court and being heard.
Let Miss Geeta comes on the let Miss Geeta argue with me. No problem.
Yeah, go
I
on.
cannot argue.
Right. So what I want to say is that here is a person who at best is a witness. He is not an accused. He can always be called back. There is nothing in the law which would say that he cannot go to any other city and not come back. There is nothing which is indicting him. So I'm sorry, I don't agree with this. Second point I don't agree with is with regard to the locus standi of Mumbai. I mean, as somebody spoke before me, Mumbai under 177 CRPC, only Mumbai had jurisdiction. Now,
No, I don't-
the CBI normally takes a case
Sir,
is if the state consents. So these are the two aspects.
No. I want Mr. Karthikeyan.
Always
not
say
agreeing
2
with
plus
Mr.
2
Mannan.
is equal to 9. I say you will always in the court or outside the court or on the channel, you will say 2 plus 2 is equal to 9. We know it.
Right.
Mr. Mannan,
They may not know about
2
you,
plus 2
but I
is
know
4.
about you. You are my
Don't
younger
make
sister, but I know you.
Mr. Mannan, you
Don't
are not
be
supposed to make
personal.
any personal comments about anybody.
Mr.
Whether you
Mannan,
know
we
somebody
can't
or
be
not, let us
personal.
stick to the legal points.
Yes.
So it is in between her and me. Don't worry. You don't interrupt.
Yes.
Please
Let's
don't
look at
bring
the
it out
law.
on the channel then. Then please don't bring it out on the channel.
Okay, gentlemen, calm down, everyone, please. Mr. Karthikeyan, I think you're having some problems with the audio there, so unless I can hear him, I can't get him there. As I wait for that, it's not happening. No, the question is Ajay Alok and Tuhin, I don't know where I lost Tuhin. Ajay Alok and Benjamin. The issue is, does anyone trust the Mumbai police anymore? The DCP is running away from our questions. The Mumbai police has visible panic asking Benjamin,
It's extremely unfortunate.
Benjamin and Ajay, yeah.
Now Benjamin, let me ask you one thing. If this person
I
whom
think
we are
it's
talking
extremely
about was gone
unfortunate
to
that Mumbai
Hyderabad,
police is being judged
what
before the
tomorrow
report has been
if he meets
submitted
with an accident
and
in
before
Hyderabad?
the Supreme Court has
Because
taken its
if
decision to
Sushant-
whether it
if
should
Sushant
want the
death is
Mumbai police to
dicey,
continue or
if Disha
transfer the
Salyan death is
investigation
dicey,
solely to
what if he's
CBI.
compromised
Between the two
tomorrow
of
in
them,
Hyderabad?
only one investigating
Who will take
agency
the
should be allowed to
responsibility?
continue. And it really doesn't
When
matter.
big names are involved, anything
we should
can
not
happen.
judge Mumbai police before they have submitted a report
I am not
showing
judging
what
Mumbai
they have done
police.
so far. Because
Mumbai
they are the
police
only
was pretty
police agency
convinced
which
right
has
from the
had
day one that this is an
jurisdiction over this
isolated
case
case of
from the
suicide.
very beginning. Bihar police has done nothing in this case other than handing over the investigation to CBI.
Okay, Benjamin, can I
They
ask you
could have
something?
summoned witnesses. They
Benjamin,
could have summoned documents. They have done nothing of
Bihar
that sort.
police FIR that we are here today.
Yes, Arnab.
Benjamin, on the 25th of the Mumbai police says we did not get a written complaint from the family about the threat to Sushant's life. At the same time, the Mumbai police does not deny receiving WhatsApp messages flagging the threat to Sushant's life. Would the appropriate thing not have been, Ujjwal can tell me more on this, Ujjwal Nigam, would the appropriate thing not have been for the Mumbai police to formally write to the family saying we have received your complaint of threats to Sushant's life and hence we are requesting you to file a formal report so that we can begin the process? If the Mumbai police was sincere, they would have initiated this step.
They could have done a thousand things.
No,
Yes,
no,
I
no,
agree with
done
you
it.
that
No, no,
could
they
have done
didn't.
1,000
The
things.
fact is that
But
they
at
didn't.
that point in time, the most important
The fact is that they didn't.
The most important
Their
thing was
inaction led to
collecting
Sushant's
forensic
death.
evidence, which they were doing.
You have heard the DCP on records. He's saying that he received the WhatsApp messages. He told them to file a formal complaint.
Till date, there has been no complaint made by Disha Salian's parents.
The DCP was transferred from
Ajay Alok is on.
You say that they've gone to a party. Nobody has come forward to make a complaint.
Or with the DCP. Arnab, please try to understand. The DCP was different.
You know, don't be blind. Don't be blind. Don't be blind, Mr. Jain.
I'm not being blind.
Don't be blind, Mr. Jain. It took 23 days. 23 days to receive CCTV footage from his building. 1 minute. 1 minute. 23 days to retrieve CCTV footage from the building. Is there any guarantee that key portions were not erased?
WhatsApp messages.
Why did it take 23 days to retrieve CCTV footage from the building?
If there was tampering, it would show.
All other things that will be
Sent for forensic analysis, it will show that there was tampering. We have to trust the investigating agencies.
To every request, 1 minute, Ajay Alok is on the debate. To everything, the Mumbai police says that we did not get a written complaint. Sushant's father wanted a person to be interrogated, but the Mumbai police says we did not receive any written complaint. So what the Mumbai police wants the family to do is do the job of an investigating officer. You are here, this is ridiculous. You want the Mumbai police wants the complainants to do the job of the investigating officer. Transgression of the highest level.
Absolutely ridiculous. We have discussed this yesterday. Ujjwal Nikam Sahab was there. Very clearly mentioned. It's a Delhi High Court.
Which they were collecting.
It's a Delhi High Court. Listen to the law. If you're talking in terms of law, Mr. Benjamin and Mr. Jain, if you're talking in terms of law, listen to this. Again, I'm telling you, it's a 2019 Delhi High Court decision. Any means of communication to a police officer has to be taken into action.
They can always be.
He has to take action on it. Any means of communication. What do you mean WhatsApp message, and that cannot be taken as a complaint?
I think the question is of intention.
You cannot ignore it.
No, the question is of intention right now. And if there was intention, if the Mumbai police was serious, 1 minute, Benjamin, Mr. Jain, if the Mumbai police was serious about the investigation, then why is it not registered an FIR, which is the first and basic step towards carrying out a criminal investigation for cognizable offences like murder, instead of continuing its investigation on an accidental death report, on non-cognizable issues like nepotism? We are not stupid that we don't understand what they are doing. If the Mumbai police is serious, why did they not act? Instead of outsourcing their job to the public so that they can shrug their shoulders in the Supreme Court 3 days from now. If the Mumbai police is serious about the investigation, then is it ready to convert Disha Salian's accidental death into a murder case? If the Mumbai police is serious about the investigation, then will it register a murder case and initiate probe about why the postmortem report was reportedly carried out on 11 June, 2 days after a death on the 9th of June? Are they serious about the investigation? Then why is it reported that Mumbai police has denied any connection of Disha Salian's case with Sushant Singh's case? And if they are serious about the investigation, then will it probe why Sushant Singh was anxious about being framed in Disha's death, and how the family friend Smita Parikh said he got so scared that he felt his life was under threat? I mean, to all these answers, all these questions, I am told family did not complete. By what would the family know? The family was in Patna. They did not know. The police, which was in Mumbai, did not act. Ujjwal Nikam, to everything they say family did not give a written complaint. I don't know. Do they expect his father to be the investigating officer? Who is the investigating officer here?
Question, Arnab, is only of the complaint which they filed with Bihar police should have been filed with Mumbai police. That's about all. We are not saying that they should have investigated the matter. We are not saying that they should have gone into detail. The only thing is that the complaint which was filed with Bihar police should have come to Mumbai. Even if it was filed with Bihar police, the Bihar police should have sent it to Mumbai. I am not saying that they are supposed to conduct their private investigation. I am not saying that they are supposed to collect the evidence and proof. My only contention all these days has been that complaint which was filed with Bihar police should have come to Mumbai. The complaint, if at all received by Bihar police, should have been forwarded to Mumbai rather than they taking over the investigation. Now, in any case, the matter goes to CBI if at all the Supreme Court orders so after 3 days or 7 days, and the matter gets settled. So the investigation, a fresh investigation in any case will be carried out.
Supreme Court has not restrained CBI. Excuse me, Supreme Court has not restrained CBI for carrying out
let the CBI continue now. Let the CBI continue.
Everything is in the hands of CBI now. CBI
let the CBI continue. Where am I saying that CBI should not continue?
The police has submitted its report. We must wait and
am I saying that CBI is prevented from conducting investigation? Let CBI continue.
Or by the Mumbai police one way or the other, one investigating agency should be handed this investigation. You cannot run it into a circus.
Mumbai police had their time of 40 days. Now it is for CBI to act, and they will start acting from tomorrow. And will again discuss
would you come in?
That how much CBI is active.
It's impossible. It's impossible. Mr. Mannan is debating right now. Mr. Mannan and Ajay Alok on one side. Mr. Mannan.
I think we are.
This has gone way beyond.
Come in, please.
No, you know, tomorrow onwards the CBI investigates end of matter.
Judging the actions of the Mumbai
police. The CBI investigates end of matter. The attempts to cover up the case have failed. And viewers, I want to tell you one thing. And the honorable courts are also aware of the questions that we are raising out here. I'm asking the honorable courts, your lordships, you are aware that there are testimonies which prove that Disha's death, Sushant was aware of the circumstances. He had confided in it. About it, he was going to go to the media. Now, if some people say that we are the new Scotland Yard and we'll do as we please, I do not think that is an argument anymore. Mr. Mannan, the only argument today remains one which these people have put is of jurisdiction. Is the CBI, I ask you, does this jurisdiction argument apply to the CBI also? Let someone tell me that the CBI cannot investigate.
Not at all.
So CBI can investigate.
Your argument vis-a-vis the Bihar police was jurisdiction. Can you apply that argument vis-a-vis the CBI?
CBI can investigate.
No, we cannot. Once it has been handed over to CBI, CBI has accepted it. The government has issued an order.
So then shouldn't Riya Chakrabarti be arrested?
Takes over, they can investigate.
Shouldn't Riya Chakrabarti be arrested?
If CBI thinks...
Then shouldn't Riya Chakrabarti be arrested? Should the people who are at Disha's party not be interrogated? Why should we speculate on who are the people in social media? I want to see the CBI calling those people for interrogation. The people who are at Disha's party, Ajay, should now one by one be called for investigation and interrogation.
Arnav, we'll see those skeletons coming up in the next 7 days. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure about it.
Arnav, CBI can investigate the matter in all over the country.
After all, at the end of the day, this is the pursuit of truth.
Why you guys are getting jittery with CBI investigation?
Very jittery.
Who's getting jittery? Mr. Alok, you are misplaced. Who's getting jittery about it?
CBI continuously arguing that CBI will do after 1 week, after 1 week, after 1 week. Supreme Court has not restrained CBI. Supreme Court has not restrained CBI.
In any case, the matter has already gone to CBI.
Gita countering. Gita on the right. Gita replacing Benjamin out there. Gita.
See, there is a constitution and there are hundreds of judgments, but there is a constitution 5-bench judgment which lays down the norms in which CBI takes over. So Supreme Court is the last word, but let Supreme Court have that last word.
CBI FIR starts tomorrow, investigation starts tomorrow and evidence will come out. One second, Gita, Mr. Mannan responding to you. 60 seconds left. Mr. Mannan responding to you. Yeah, Mr. Mannan.
Yeah. Yes.
Gita ji, if the Honorable Supreme Court direct this... Gita ji, if the Honorable Supreme Court direct the case to be transferred to the CBI, can anybody stop it? Will they not investigate? Can anybody stop them to investigate the matter? Please answer it.
That's what
Nobody
State
can.
of West Bengal
So
says.
ultimate the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court.
State of West Bengal
now,
says. I just
Mr. Nikam has at the outset elaborated each and everything what had happened in the court today and what is the intention of the CBI or the central government. It has already elaborated it. Just we are waiting for 3 days. You will find it. I am hopeful that this investigation will go to the CBI and whole these two cases. Whole truth will unearth and before you, and we will discuss it and will debate it again on this channel again after 3 days. No problem.
Why is Riya Chakrabarti not in custody? Common questions, not legal. Why is common questions not legal? Mr. Common questions. Viewers, please note, almost 100,000 tweets on the subject on a live debate today. Breaking all records in terms of public interest in this matter. Why is Riya Chakrabarti not in custody? Public wants to know. Why is Siddharth Pethani pleasantly plonked in Hyderabad? Nation wants to know. Why is Sandeep Singh not in custody? India wants to know. What happened to the claims to have a thorough investigation? you want to know. Viewers, we are leading with this investigation, and I will have some more revelations on this matter tomorrow once again. I thank you for your incredible support, which gives me tremendous faith that this will reach the logical conclusion, which is finding out the reasons for this double murder, the murder of Sushant Singh Rajput and the killing of Disha Salian. See you tomorrow at 9. Good night and goodbye.